I got, yes, here. I got another surprise for you people. It's a little surprise.
My watch isn't in there.
Yes.
Who knows? Okay. It's a little surprise for later. Just to keep the suspense. I think so. Okay. So now, would you please take one of these cards, but not a picture card? Any other card is fine. I'm allowed to see as well, so you can just take like that. Whatever.
Stop.
Okay. And I would like you to write your name on it as large as possible, so it's well clear and visible. Wonderful. Now you see something strange has happened. Because all the cards, they feel very normal. Like every other day, just a working day for these guys. Except the Four of Hearts. It now feels very important. It's logical. I've chosen a name on it. You can see. Yeah, it's a birthday card. Yeah. And you can see, because if you place this Four of Hearts into the deck, and you just do hop, it goes through the other cards to the top. It is on top now.
Oh my God.
I went too fast.
Yeah,
I swear, I went too fast.
way too fast.
I'll do it slower.
Okay.
I blinked. Let me
You
know.
know, it's very simple. It's about the middle. Well, that's more on the bottom, I see, but that's not so important. The important thing is the movement. I'll do it slow. Hop.
I don't think so. Not this time.
No, it cannot be. Huh?
No way.
And yet. You know, I became a magician to find out how I do this. Anyway, I will show you one more time. Very slowly.
Okay. No.
You will get every chance. You will get every chance to see how it's not done. The Four of Hearts
Yeah.
on the top. It's honest so far, right? Okay.
Yeah, so far so good.
I'll pull up my sleeves so that nothing can happen.
Okay.
All right, now look. The middle, about the middle. There goes the card, right in there.
Right.
Now.
So much.
Yeah. No, it's really there. It's really there. I was just looking. No, it's not on top yet. Not on top yet. No, if it is on top to begin with, that would be cheating. Anyway, here we go. Into the deck. Right there. Now.
Come on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They don't trust me around there.
No.
No.
Oh no.
But I look honest, don't I?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'll do it this way for you. Huh? It's better.
Okay. That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
I mean, this way you can see that all cheating is absolutely honest. I mean, it's really in the deck. It's clear.
Okay.
It's a great advantage when it's upside down. It has also one small problem when it's upside down.
What's that?
The whole trick doesn't work anymore. Because it has to show its face to come to the top like this. And it's a little shy. But if you cover the deck with the Ace of Clubs, hop, it rises to the top. But never hide in there, that's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
But if you watch carefully, you can see how it works. Because if you watch carefully, you see, you don't need to cover the deck with this card when it's like this. And it's hop, it goes to the top like normal. But you knew, right? You knew, huh? Yeah. Oh, sometimes I meet people. Sometimes I meet people who think I cheat. Not you, not you.
Oh, right.
But other people. They think I put in another card. That it's already on the top, or that I do it with my fingers very fast when you're not looking or something. No. I'll do it here on the table. You can see I don't do anything with my fingers. I will only use my fingertips. 2 fingers, not more. Yeah, like this. Now, this way, there is no way for me to cheat and no fast movements. I'm not going too fast, am I?
Oh no.
No, okay.
I'm watching.
Okay. Now, if you watch the side, you can see it happen. Look. Hop. Did you see it go to the top?
No.
Me neither. But it's there. Actually. Because you like the trick so much, I will explain it.
Oh, yeah. No, please.
In reality, of course, the card, it doesn't go to the top. It's imagination. Also, it doesn't go into the deck. It has never been there. Everything you saw is imagination. Because it's my lucky card. I never keep it there. I always keep it separate.
Oh my god.
Folded. Here. In this little box.
No.
But what I don't understand is how you manage to put on my card in the box your name. You must tell me because I don't know how you do it. Huh?
G'day, you absolute champion. How you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery. I'm, of course, your host, Beau Creamer. Now, you've just seen the legend himself, Tommy Wonder, perform his ambitious card and ring box routine, which is an absolute feast for the eyes. But before we learn that bad boy, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Classics of Magic bundle, all you need to do, stick around till later on in the episode and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now, this effect is an excerpt from the world's greatest Magic Ambitious card collection. If you want to see more on that download, make sure you check out the link in the description below. But let's jump over to the tutorial right now. We can learn this awesome, absolutely beautiful effect. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it.
Pretty much every magician who is watching this tape, at some point, no matter what type of magic they specialize in, at some point they have tried an ambitious card routine. It's a classic, it's one of the most simple and direct and effective plots in card magic. And pretty much most of them have also, I'm sure, done a signed card that winds up in an unexpected place, in their wallet or in a box or a jar or something. And in the performance you did earlier, you did exactly that. You did an ambitious card routine with a climax where the card ended up in a little box. And you got a standing ovation. Now, I'm sure many of the people watching think that before the show, Louis Valanga came out and said to the crowd, stand up because it'll look really good on camera. But in fact, they were not given that suggestion. They didn't know it was the last trick you were doing.
No.
But they just spontaneously jumped to their feet, excited by this routine. Now, I've seen a lot of ambitious card routines, and a lot of card to impossible occasions, but they don't usually get standing ovations.
No.
How did you do that?
Well, maybe it's the result of 30 years of doing it.
Okay, so this is something that's evolved over a long period of time. And I imagine you have a lot of very detailed thinking as to exactly why you do each portion of the sequence.
Oh, sure.
Well,
it's well, a lot of people may not realize this, but the routine actually is Dave Vernon's routine, what was published in Stars of Magic. It's exactly the same build-up. I one time showed this in Dave Vernon's, so I said, well, it's your routine. He says, no. I said, yes. He says, no. I said, yes. But the only thing is, every move I've put in another one, which suits me better, but the basic setup and how you handle the people psychologically is exactly the same.
So structurally, this is Dave
Vernon's routine.
Routine from Stars of Magic.
Yeah.
Except that you've changed the handling and the details.
Yeah. But the way people are played with in the brain is the same way. And there is, of course, some small details which make some of the things stronger. For instance, in this routine, the whole thing is like this. At first, the theme is set because the people don't know what the effect is to be. It's a signed card, it goes into the deck, it's on top. Then they know, okay, but it goes too quick. They're caught by surprise because the trick is so quick. Then I do it the second time, and then they know what the trick is about.
Okay,
the card goes
so
to
the second
top.
Time, because the first time they might have said, oh, I wasn't paying enough attention. It happened too fast.
And the second time they know what the effect is about, and from that point on, they can start watching. For how
really,
it might work. Yes. And because they're burning me, I can't do anything. So I start to clown around a little bit in a way. I sort of, okay, it goes into the deck, and I know that they are suspicious.
You tease them into thinking they caught you.
Yeah, but it's almost logical that they think at this point in time, now wait a minute, he's doing it so clean, this cannot be the card. And when you then show that, that gives a relaxation. And then I pretend to switch it and oh, wait a moment, he did that well, he's clever, but wait, and I saw it, sorry, no. And then it's sort of, they don't know anymore what to, because it seems spontaneous that it's, no, it's not on the top from the beginning. And then I do that it's upside down, which is a whole different sequence, so they have no handle on how to grasp it.
Right, because you've changed the structure.
Yeah. Anyway, there are a few things which I find sometimes when people do the ambitious card, a card rises to, okay, there it is, now I'll put it in, boom, boom, there it is. They treat it as if it's a nothing. Now, if it's a nothing, then it will be appreciated as a nothing.
Why waste my time? Yeah.
Sure. So, once, let's say this is the card, they've chosen one of the cards, and they don't know yet what's going to happen, but I keep it very still. I say, look, this card is the important card. And this doesn't move. It goes into the deck. And when I do this, now here is of course this angle for the tilt. I keep it a little bit like this, and then my hand goes like this so I can move it a little bit like so. When I do this, hop, it goes
and
to
your
the
sides,
top.
when you make that tilt, you're covering both sides.
Yeah.
So the people, even if they're sitting very
Sure.
close
Although I
by-
must admit that on this side they can't see it so well. But that's okay.
No, but the point is they can't see the fake part either.
No.
I'm saying you're blocking,
Sure.
blocking any
Yes.
possibility of the people
Yes.
on the sides
Yes.
seeing that
Yeah.
you've lifted a card and they're only placing it under one.
Yeah. And
Do an exposed tilt so that they know what it is that they're not supposed to see.
okay. So I should keep it consistent. This is what they are not supposed to see.
So he's the illusion of depth. So from here it looks like it's going in the middle of the deck.
But when I keep my hand here,
You're masking that side,
Yeah.
and
you push it
left
in.
hand masks that
Yeah.
side.
and then it goes to the top. Now I hardly move the hand. It goes to the top. I don't touch it. I don't do things or just only this. And I make a pause. And it's on the top. And then I went too fast. Okay. Sorry, it's my enthusiasm. I'll do it slow. Now, you get this problem. I have a double card here, and you have to put it on the deck and then do this. This is, you don't want people to remember that you put it back on the deck. So I say, it's very simple. Look. Now, it seems it's like a top change with only one card. We don't exchange it, but it's like, this hand goes forward with no card, but it's not clear if I drop the deck.
It's psychologically invisible. The gesture has such a logic.
Yeah, it's very simple. Look, it's about the middle. So they don't realize it has been on the deck. But also, I put in something extra here. I said, oh, it's not exactly the middle. Now, most people think this way. I couldn't care less whether it's in the middle or not. Go on with the trick, and I want to see that it goes to the top again. And I want them to think that. I want them to be a little bit annoyed. It's not exactly the middle. But that's not so important. And then the people, oh, no, of course, as if they know. Oh, no, it's not important. But I want them to think something else. So I'm planting a little thought so that it comes to the top. It's harder to think back through the whole procedure. They can't backtrack. Well, at this point, they're suspicious. So I said, well, I will show it one more time so that you can see how it's not done. Really, the 3 of spades? It's honest so far? Yes. So the really, oh no. And then, so you know what, I'll even pull up the sleeves. And the whole deck goes underneath like this. And I put it in. Okay. Now, sometimes people go like this, all kinds of things. So that's fine. I said, no, it's really on the top. Sorry. I said, if it would be on top to begin with, that would be cheating. And I shuffle the cards so that they don't know anymore what was on top, because I want them to not know where the cards are. I said, but I appreciate it. And then I do this and I continue like that, and they think, well, that was cleverly done. That was cleverly. Yeah. And I said, no. And he is not really trusting me, is he? And you start to play the people against each other. And then, well, you know what? Especially for you, I do it this way. And then they can really see, so you don't have to put your head on the table to watch, okay. And so this way you can see that all cheating is really honest. And they see it's really going in. So this is very clear. And I show, look, it's really there. Now this gives a certain relaxation, like, okay, yes, it is in the deck, now what? I make this separation, I take 2 cards more. And I say, well, it's a big advantage that it's upside down, but there's one small problem. The trick doesn't work. That gives a laugh, and at that moment, as late as possible in the laugh.
So you're feeling the audience's reaction.
Yes, but because if they laugh, if you would do the move, when they start laughing, when
they haven't been carried away with the laugh yet.
But if there is a certain moment where I make the pass.
Well,
that's hard to explain. That's maybe 30 years of working, you'll get there. Anyway, I say, no, because it has to show its face to come to the top.
So that's a turnover pass you did.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, should I go back to...
Why don't you just do it slowly so that the viewers know what a turnover pass is in this case?
It's 2 cards I have on top there.
Gonna break above those 2.
Yeah. And then when they are laughing, I do this.
But in the action of turning
Yeah. And so, well, it should have to show its face to come to the top. And it's a little shy. Then with the finger under there, I make a break with 1 card. So they can't see that you make this preparation. So, but when you cover the deck, hop, the card rises. But never higher than there. And you freeze. You know, it's important to freeze these moments. Otherwise it's gets too mushy. And this is a nice thing of Vernon, where I said, when you turn over the card, and this is a very nice one because you have a double card here, you make a paintbrush change.
Yeah.
So it's another card now. You show, and it comes to the top like that.
And it looks very delicate. And
very, very open and very clean. And then there is a... You need to write... No.
What?
Your move.
What about it?
Should I put that in? No.
Why? Why not?
Okay. Anyway.
It's a damn good move.
Yes. But
He's whispering because the next move in the sequence is something I invented.
Yeah.
I'm proud that it's in your routine.
Okay. Now, once it's there, this is a very clean way it gets to the top.
Yeah.
And usually it's quite a shock because it's so fast and there's so little handling. That gives me the opportunity to put it on the second place while I sort of relax and I put it on the second place at the top.
Sit back, you actually insert it under the top card.
Yeah.
So.
And then comes this whole sequence of, sometimes I meet people who think I cheat. And that is a funny thing for people. And they say, well, not you, but the others at the other table, Oh, yeah, we know them. And you get all this stuff. And then I do a sequence of a rather creative magician from LA by the name of Max Maven. And I have the 2 cards here.
Have you seen last week's free tutorial yet? Make sure you do. Card on screen right now, or the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. It's an absolute feast for the eyes and it's completely free. Go treat yourself. Now, I'm so sorry. I need to interrupt for just a wee second because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So, little Timmy, can we roll the graphic, please, mate? Yeah, the one of the winner. Yeah, that's the one, mate. Cheers. Congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey, is that little Timmy from the live streams? I can neither confirm or deny. Now, my friends, on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Classics of Magic bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below, what deck of cards would you perform an ambitious card with? In other words, what is your favorite deck? Let me know whatever it is in the comment section below. I'll then choose someone out at random and you'll be announced on next episode's episode of Saturday Sorcery. So, good luck. Now, champion, are you enjoying what you're watching right now? Because I have good news for you. In the Saturday Sorcery playlist, we have over 100 episodes, which means over 100 free tutorials. So make sure you go check out that playlist. There'll be a link in the description below. Go treat yourself to all that free magic, because you deserve it.
By the name of Max Maven. And I have the 2 cards here. Put this in the middle. Now, this is a double card, so you have to be careful. So I say, look, I keep this double side covered because I don't want them to focus too much and see it's a double card. Some people think I put in another card that is already there, or that I do it with my fingers. Now it's covered with my arm with the side. If I do it with my fingers and you're not looking, no. I'll do it here on the table. You can see I don't do anything with the fingers. Then I do this. They don't know the difference between 1 card and 2 cards clacking like that, so it doesn't matter. You turn down, this card goes into the deck. You push it in and you lift off this piece, this half. Put the card there, but of course the card is here. I put this on and I show the 2 fingers. And well, this way I cannot cheat, etc., etc. I'm not going too fast. No, you're not going too fast. Okay. And I tell people, if you watch the side, you can really see it go up. Did you see it go up? Sometimes they say, yes, there's finally one who believes. If not, they say, well, neither did I. And there is the card. Now that's basically the ambitious card, what I do. The thing with the box, which finishes it, there is, I saw this the first time from Fred Capps in a lecture. And the principle is very simple. There's a card folded in there, which is underneath a thread, so it cannot fall out. It always stays in there. And the card basically is folded and you pretend to take it out of there.
Let's talk about a couple of things, a couple of technical things first, because there's an awful lot to say about this. When Fred did it, was the card on a thread or was it glued to the bottom?
It was on a thread.
It was, so even when Fred did it like that, it could jiggle.
Yeah, it could jiggle a little bit. That's important because, well,
it helps to create
the illusion.
And no one, as far as I know, has figured out who came up with this, or do you?
No, it's a bit unclear.
Because Fred told people that it was Bracco's, of German magicians, but Bracco says it wasn't. That it wasn't his idea. So it seems to be a lost trail.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Well, I've also heard that they started with this, this little box where you put in a cube with different, or a dice with the numbers, and you put it on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It started with that, I've heard. That Capps was playing with that, maybe Johnny Thompson also to push it in that way, and then to pretend that it was there, things like that. It's
nip and cut boxes and other boxes that have loading chambers.
Yeah,
but this is such a good piece of psychology here.
Yeah, it's
the magic takes place after rather than before. The technical.
Sure.
They think the trick is over.
But
then
still,
you do the move.
Yeah. Although it's also it's a trick. Some tricks have what I call. You need to have the golden thought, and you know what it is. Some tricks you need only one thought, and you see through it. And this is one of those tricks.
Sure.
And that makes it a little bit harder to do. Also, you need to do quite precise because otherwise, people, well, maybe you only pretended to take it out. So it's okay. Many versions and have this lid is hinged.
Yeah.
Some versions have a lid which you can just take off. And that's very problematic because if you take off the lid, you make this shuttle pass type thing. Then you have this box which you cannot turn your hand, so you have to take the lid and put it underneath that way, which is a bit hard. So I'm happy to have a hinge lid because it closes by itself and there's no handling involved. Let me just fold up a card for the time being and I'll show you the card fold later. So basically I have a card folded here. Because of the lid, it has this dome shape. That helps. And when you do this, it's like a hand. Okay. I show the card. I turn this hand face up, and it takes it, and it falls out. So that's the
So
handling
the
for
illusion, they see the
so
card jiggle,
yes.
and then
And
they
then they say,
apparently
okay,
see it
yeah.
still jiggling,
Yeah.
and then you shake it out of the box.
Yeah, it falls out. So and
So it
so
delays
there-
it rather
yes,
than the
yes,
shuttle pass that
yes.
it's normally used.
And then the thing immediately is that the moment it falls out, I want them to forget this. Out of sight, out of mind, so I palm it. Now, if they see that I have it palmed, I mean, just logically, I have it in my hand, but I don't want them to see the box anymore.
You're minimizing its existence.
Yes. So, and then there's the card. And one of the things is you have to build up the moment, because you can't just say, okay, well, here's your card. So they anticipate and they
Yes,
think,
yes.
no, this is not possible. So you look and you say, well, I first check, and then it's your card. And then when I give it to them, I put it on the table. At the same time, the box goes into the hand, into the pocket.
And again, the timing of the action is
It's the boom,
simultaneous.
boom. So that I've got rid of it, and they don't think
the
about it
box is
anymore. It
existing.
is out of existence. It's a very practical method, which resetting. I mean, there's nothing really practical. Of course, the point is also that I place it on the table in the beginning.
Yes, at the very, I mean,
Yeah.
before the ambitious card routine, this was sitting right here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in view. People see it during the entire routine. It's a small box, so it's
Yeah.
not in the way of seeing
No.
the trick, but it's always in view.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I mean, there are some performers who do versions of this who would give the box to someone to hold.
Yeah.
You clearly don't think that's a good idea.
No.
Because?
Because if you are holding this box, it might seem like a better trick. But is it? Because you are holding it and everybody's seeing the trick, and then ask you the box. You could be a confederate. Here, everybody has a control over what is going on with the box.
Everybody's
I don't have to trust
Everyone
another
is
person.
visually holding the box.
Yeah. So that is better than just one person, because here everybody is the safekeeper. Although they don't know and they are not watching all that well, and they are distracted by a card trick going on. But anyway, so I think the effect is actually better to have it on the table. It's a stronger effect. Yeah. And again, it's something if. With some impossible occasions, let's say the card vanishes and then you take it out of your wallet or things like that. I'm not saying it's wrong, but again, it's an element which is introduced which I didn't know about. But here it's introduced, so it doesn't fall out of the blue sky,
Right.
out of nothing.
There's
It is
there's
there.
a sudden
I know the
introduction
thing.
of some new problem.
Although during the trick they forget about the box. But eventually, oh yes, it doesn't come out of nowhere. So I think that's a little better. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should talk about the way you fold the card,
Yeah.
because the most standard method for folding a card quickly and in front of the audience without them knowing it is the Mercury card fold,
Yeah.
which is in expert card technique. But that's not what you use.
No, because I get
You get a
three
small-
folds.
You get a smaller
Yeah.
package.
Also, you know, if you have a card, if it's folded smaller, it's more effective. If the box is smaller, it's more effective. It's more cute, like puppies, small. No, it because if you only fold it in 4, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
This is
but
cuter.
smaller, it's cuter, and it
Yeah,
also
it's-
seems like it would have taken much more work.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how could they not see you fold a card into eighths?
Sure, I must have been out of the room or something. Yeah. Basically, what I do is you hold the deck like this. This is the beginning position. Now the thumb is extending here, so you're not holding it this way. It's really going down.
Deep into the thumb crotch.
Yeah. Oh, I should say before. When it comes to the top here, I give it a little beginning.
So you
To make
prime,
life
you
easier.
prime it. Okay.
And then there's another thing. when I grab the deck, I'm sure to leave a couple of cards on the table. Then I fold the card, and I continue taking the cards off the table.
So, just in case that wasn't clear to you, he folded the card already.
Yeah, it's folded. But the thing is, if I take the deck, it's a finished action.
And now they look.
And I
to see
might. What are
comes
you going
next,
to do
what-
now? And okay, I know I'm chatting with the people, but I take this, and I'm continuing. So the action is not finished. So
it's a rest period.
yeah, because it's buried in the taking of the deck. I found this by accident because I always took the deck like this. And one day I did this, and a few were left, and I had folded my card, and I noticed that the trick was stronger.
Because the audience had no reason to be paying attention.
Yeah, this was something I found by accident. So I always try to leave a couple of cards to be sure that to bury it in the hole. Anyway, it's primed, and I hold it like this. Now you push the two short sides together because they both make contact with the deck. It's a straight fold. Then you come at the thumb, you hit the thumb, so you continue. So you have two folds in one movement. Now comes something, it's a bit hard to explain, and I don't know really how I do it. But I push up the card.
Yeah.
Now, some people, they do this and the thumb goes like this.
Yeah.
But
It's a question of getting the feel. I mean,
Yeah.
that you just have to feel.
yeah, the card has to go with the thumb, but not stay with the fingers.
Right.
And I take it off the thumb with just the first finger.
Yes.
Now we have to make the third fold, which is the hardest one because you have 4 layers of cards to fold, and that is you need a lot of force, and that is I use 2 hands basically to press it around the finger. I mean you can put all your muscles
is actually
in.
helping to.
Yeah, it's like a block to
the
push the card around the finger. Then I grasp the deck, straighten the finger, and do this.
push it
Yes, and I can do a little bit like this to even press it a little more.
Okay, do it in real time.
In real time, it's different, but it's like this.
That looked real to me. Now, I've seen you talk about this before,
Yeah.
and there's something I think very important to bring up, which is the way you learn to do this, the way you practice this is that you go out and get.
I used to say 50 decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 50 decks because, well, when you practice this, you want to use old cards. And you have maybe 10 decks of old cards. So it's not enough, so you learn it for 20%, and then you go on to other tricks. So that's why you need to buy at least 50 decks of cards with a back design you don't want to be seen with in public.
So that you don't feel so bad about destroying the decks.
Yes. And you have all these decks of cards, and only one use, and that's to fold them, and then you will learn. But it's with more tricks like that. You have to make an investment sometimes. I know that Malini, when he wanted to practice his egg and the lemon trick, he would get 10 eggs and 10 lemons and just practice. You know, you just get these materials together and practice.
So do you still feel that 50 decks, 500 cards is about the right amount to get comfortable with this slide?
No, I've come up now that I think 200 decks is what is needed. Yeah. But
so after 2,000 run-throughs,
yeah, but it goes very quick.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I think so. And but there is another point also, which sometimes I stop in the middle of the fold. I could be here, and someone is watching. So, and then I look at another way, and I see their head move, and I continue my fold. I can stop any moment.
Right.
I'm not.
You don't have to do it all.
I don't have a contract somewhere that I need to do it in one go, so I can stop whenever I want to do. And also after the fold, this is also important. The box is there, and they are reacting.
Yeah.
So usually it's quite a strong reaction. I fold the card, get the other cards there, and I freeze. I keep it here because sometimes it's still reacting, and I need to get the attention back quick.
Sure.
I can't have them react too long.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I think, well, maybe you had the time to do
Yeah.
this. And I keep it here. I say, it's not in the deck. It's never been in the deck. And then I say, I always keep it separate. So I have it underneath here.
Yeah.
And then when I take the box, I fold the fingers in and put the deck on the table and I show them this. And I get this, it falls out of the box.
Laid ball.
And show them the card is there. But
you
have
don't
to-
throw it away.
No,
What
no,
you
no,
do is you hit a
yeah,
pose.
okay,
Now, I want
yeah,
you to hit
so-
the- I want you to hit the pose.
Okay,
And
here is the
I want you
card.
to look at the camera.
Yes.
And give the kind of look that gets people to give you a standing ovation. Go ahead, show them the card. And it works every time.
What an absolutely beautiful routine. I loved every second of that. And with the legendary Max Maven thrown in there as well, absolutely beautiful. I don't know about you, but it was so heartwarming and so fulfilling to see these two absolute legends in a tutorial together. Now, if you do want to see more on this world's greatest Magic Ambitious card download, make sure you check it out. There's a link in the description below where you can learn a plethora, an absolutely amazing amount of ambitious card routines. Check it out, link in the description below right now. Now, if you are a fan of Tommy Wonder like myself, make sure you check out the new downloads at your favorite magic shop. You can buy them separately or in a collection. Now, my best friend in the whole entire world, if you do have any questions on anything you've seen in this episode, please throw them in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now go on, you cutie patootie, get out of here, go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I know you have a spooktacular sales event to look over. We can save 20% off Murphy's Magic bestsellers and also have your chance to win $25,000 of free magic. Link in the description below to that. But also, I know I'll see you on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more, or next Wednesday for an episode of What's New This Week. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.